Hey there, friends. How about some origami today? Let's make a bookmark. And today it is going to be a panda bear. I'm super excited about this. I even have my black and white on just for this panda project. Really, all you need is a sheet of copy paper or construction paper and then a marker, right? And if you'd rather do pencil first and then marker, that would be great. This would be a fun project to do with your kiddos, and then that way you can promote literacy. So I have a sheet of construction paper, but it's a rectangle, and most origami projects you need it to be a square. So the easiest way to get a square out of this is we are going to fold the short side up to the long side, just like this, so that it meets in the corner over here. And construction paper is a little bit harder to fold, so if you want your kiddos to be able to do this on their own, you may want to give them copy paper. Now you could take a pencil and draw right on that edge where this paper meets there, or you can just take your scissors and cut it right off. So remember, we always want to remind our kids that scissors are tools, not toys, right? They want to keep their thumb on top and their fingers in the bigger hole on the bottom. Now you could save this chunk. It could also become a bookmark, or you could turn it into more origami by making smaller squares out of this. So after we get our square, we now have our square, and we leave it folded in half so that it is a triangle. We're going to take this corner and fold it up to the top here, and this corner and fold it up to the top there. So just like that. And then same thing over here, this corner up to there. And they are going to be side by side. And we want to try to make everything just kind of line up perfectly. But, you know, when it comes to art, I say there's no perfect. Okay? So we crease and we crease. Now we've got a good crease going. We can open this back up. And then right here, we're going to take this middle piece, just the top one, and we're going to fold it down right here where these two diagonals meet. So right there to that point, and then we crease just like that. Okay, now this is where it doesn't get tricky. It just is a little bit hard if you're using construction paper, so your kiddos may need you. I am going to fold this back up on that crease I already made, but now I am going to tuck it back behind right there. And then same thing with this. I'm going to take this piece and tuck it back behind right here, just like that. Awesome. Okay, now I am going to work on making this actually look a little bit more like a panda, because right now it's just the most perfect little bookmark, right? Book corner. Since it's construction paper, it's kind of big. You could always make a smaller square to start with, and then you would have a smaller book corner, okay? Bookmark corner. Now, I do want to kind of trim this bottom piece so that it's not pointy. So I am going to just take my scissors and cut a curved line to get rid of that bottom point, okay? So now I am going to use a Sharpie, and I'm going to work on, see if or actually you could even just use black Crayola marker. Why not, right? And I'm going to work on adding some details. Scoot this up just a little. So I am going to make an oval for the eye. Well, kind of like the patch around the eye, and an oval. And then in here, we're going to do a circle and a circle. And then we're going to do another circle, which is the pupil, and another circle, so it's a shine. Circle, pupil, circle, shine, just like that. Now, y'all know I always stick eyelashes on if it's a girl. Although I just had a thought, you're not even going to be able to see these eyelashes because we have to color that in. There we go. Now, of course, since this is your panda bear, you could totally like color this in however you want, right? Doesn't have to be black and white like a real panda. You could do whatever colors you want. I'm just trying to color kind of slow, back and forth. Okay, there we go. Now I am going to work on a little mouth right here on that crease. Makes it a little tricky. Do a little curved line like a U, curved line like a U. There we go. Okay, now instead of doing a black nose, I'm going to do a little pink nose. And I'm going to try to make it look like a heart. It's kind of tricky right there on that fold. There we go. I'm trying to smush my marker right in that crack. There. Ta-da! So cute. Okay, now we got to give our panda bear some arms and legs, right? Okay, so right here I am going to do an arm, and then I'm going to make this panda symmetrical, so that means what I do on the left I will do on the right, and then color it in back and forth, and I'm using the side of my marker tip. Back and forth, back and forth. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, and then now we'll do some little leggies. Y'all have to remember I am an elementary teacher, so sometimes I use little elementary phrases to keep my students intrigued, so I apologize. Sometimes I will talk to you like you are kids, but hopefully you appreciate it at least a little bit because I try to break everything down super simple for everyone. There we go. And then I'm going to draw a line across here just to break up the space some. There. That is so cute. Okay. Bring these arms in just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now he's missing one thing, or she. Ears. We need some ears, right? So I am going to use part of my scrap, and I need to make my ears, probably about that big, or actually I could even go like this away. Here we go. Yeah, that would work, about that big. Okay, so you could either draw a curved line, or you can just go with the flow and cut out some ears, just like that. Ugh. So it looks like a big U, right? but I need these ears to be black. I guess it would have been easier to color and then cut, but that's okay. So I'm just going to color these all the way across. That's why I keep scrap paper around, so this way if I need a color and I don't want to try to be super careful and, you know, stay inside a space, then if I have scrap paper like that, I can just color away, and it's okay if I get off the lines or off the edge. There we go. Whoop, whoop. All right, now I've got just a good old Elmer's glue stick, and I was just using a good old Crayola marker. Sharpie would work great too. Plus, kids love to use Sharpie when they're allowed to, so you will be a cool parent if you let them use some Sharpie. Okay, so I just put a little bit of glue right there on the edge, and I will stick this right there behind the head. So I stuck it to the back of the panda. Okay, same thing on this side. We just got to put a little bit of glue, and then we'll stick this guy right back there. Maybe try to make them kind of even. OMG. This is so cute. I love it. If I turn it this way, it looks like it's got a little hat on. My hat. Okay, anyway, guys, thank you so much for doing this bookmark with me. I really think this would promote some reading in your household. I mean, parents, this could even hold pages in your magazines or your cookbooks. This might be exactly where this goes, to Grandma Scott's cookbook and to Ruby's cake recipe. That's our family's favorite. Or the Garrett's pancakes. Those are pretty awesome too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Do all that fun social media stuff. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments. Yes, I would love to see your comments. So have a super great creative day, and I cannot wait to do some more art with you.